Hello everybody, I'm Peter from Denmark, and I'll try to do this in English as my French is very poor. And you don't understand any Danish, I'm sure about that. So I'll tell about CABINPLANT. It's a small company with 250 employees up in Denmark, who's up here, and you're down here. And we are a family-owned company. We have been in this business since '69. And we work with the fish industry and the vegetable industry. I'll tell you about that. And as you see this one, this is a fish. It's quite easy to see, and made of vegetables, meaning we can do plants for any kind of fish and any kind of vegetables. And for your industry down here, it's mainly for the sardines, the tuna, and the mackerel. And this is what we'll talk a little about. So you see here that we can pack any kind of fish in any kind of emballage on our plants where we have around the world. And we've been here in Morocco for 25 years now, working mainly on the sardine plants, and doing sardine plants a lot in Agadir and along the coast. This is an example of a sardine plant, how we do, where we pack 180 cans a minute, as you see up here. And as this is in English, I will not talk so much. I'll try to put on a video so you can see how we do this at the end. This is another idea how we do the mackerels. You will have to come and visit our stand. We'll go more into deep details. But the idea is to do full plants of mackerels and sardina. This is 360 cans a minute of the mackerel production we also done for you. If we don't do the fish, we do work a lot with your vegetables. It's not so common here in Morocco to do the frozen vegetables. It's very common in your neighbor countries here, but we can do frozen vegetables and pack any kind of vegetables. For you, it's mainly the peaches, the apricots, and the strawberries. So this is a line we typically do for the Northern Africa, for Egypt, for Tunisia, and a little bit here in Morocco also, where we have a line where we can do any kind of vegetables like beans, peas, broccoli, potatoes, carrots on the same line. And this will be a thing to come here in the future for Morocco also. And they are all coming to a heat treatment, so they can be sold directly in the factories, in the production, and in the shops as frozen vegetables. And now I'll tell you what we did in Spain and Greece for some of the sardines. This is a sardine, as you know, and we have made a machine online where we pack the sardines vice versa into cans. And now we'll try and see if this video works, and I'll tell you along the way. Let's see if it works. As you see here, we have a robot picking the sardines from a belt. And the idea is to pack the sardines. Take the noise down a little bit. Take the sardines from the belt. In the head of the robot, there's a weigher who weighs the sardines. And the weigher knows which cans need the rest of the sardines. And at the same time, it packs vice versa. See, it's a full sardine there. And when it goes on the way, it takes the head of the sardine, suck out the guts. And at the end, we have the right can, the right weight of the can, meaning it's a weigher and it's a knobber for the sardines at the same time. And this one can do 80 cans a head. So this is a very fast way to do the sardines. This is done not in Morocco, but as I said, for Greece and Spain. And let's see if it keeps on. It can keep on going forever, I'll show you. I think that's the next one. If you move on ahead, I'll try to show what we did for the strawberries. If you take the noise down a little bit, this is a very it's a washing of the strawberries, so it has to be done so they can be sold to the European market. It's just a washer where you wash it, and afterwards it has to be frozen, IQF frozen, before going into the supermarkets, Carrefour and these kind of things in Europe. I think you can stop this one. That's all for me. I'm ahead of time, right?
You have 20 minutes. 20 seconds.
20 seconds. Sorry. Thank you very much for your time. If you want to hear more about the sardines and mackerel production, you're welcome to visit us at stand 3.6 here in Hall 1. Thank you.